Hi everyone, it's Tammy with Frou-frou Studio. Welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new. Today I'm going to be doing the Dephemera Ember make for Monday the 23rd. I'm filming this early because, as most of us, it's getting closer to Christmas and I've got a lot of things to do. So I'm trying to get ahead a little bit. So for today's prompts, I am going to do my best interpretation of what the prompts are without seeing clarification from Barbara and Louisa. And hope that I have a good idea of what they wanted for the make. So, the prompts are altered book page and blackout poetry. And this is the journal that I've been working on, and it's getting pretty chunky. Plus, I have a bunch of little pieces stuck in here that I'm going to work with today, which is making it even chunkier. But you can see it's getting quite full. And this is the page that I'm choosing to work on today. And we're going to do a little make that, like I said, I hope interprets the prompts the way they intended. And if not, then I'm going to have a nice little spread in my journal that I like anyway. So, you know, that's what we're going to do. Now, I already have some book pages, old book pages in this journal. But I am going to take in a book page as well and use it to make my make for today. So this is the book page that I chose, and this is like an advertising page in the Baltimore Sun Almanac from the year 1906. And so this is going to be kind of my altered page, and I'm going to put it over on this blank, well, it's the back side of a tea-dyed paper. So that's where I'm going to start. And as far as the blackout poetry, from what I think they mean is you take a book page and you black out words to come up with a poem, or some sort of poem. I am not a poet, and so poetry is not my strong suit in the least, but I want to use this quilting picture that is from a kit by Sweet Pea Curiosities, which I will be using this kit in my January Design Team Challenge make for Marissa, and it's called Sewing Notions. And when I saw this picture of this woman sitting by the window quilting, it reminded me so much of my grandmother that I thought I want to include it in this journal. And I think it goes well with my blackout poetry, if you can call it that, that I have made for this. So I'm going to use that. And then this is from a children's reading book. And it took me forever to find something that even remotely made sense to me. But you're supposed to just look at a book page and find, go through, pick a word, highlight it, and keep doing that until you come up with something on the book page that, you know, with some kind of poetry. So what I did, it says work out the puzzle, find the right pieces, and put all the pieces together. To me, that's what a quilt is. So that's what I'm going to use. And then I have a piece of quilt. And if you saw my, I saw it on Pinterest, you'll know that I made this tag using a piece of that quilt. And so I thought I would use a piece in my journal as well. And I was originally going to put this tag in my January make, but I think I'm actually going to put this one in here and make another one for my January make for Sweet Peas, just because I like it and I think it's going to go well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a pocket on this book page so that it's going to be a pocket like this, and I'm going to have to put something sturdier behind it, of course. And then I'm going to put my little blackout poetry down here on the pocket, and then this will be a journal card that goes down into the pocket like that. So you're not really going to see the advertising unless you take the journal card out, but that's okay. You're still going to be able to see where it says the Baltimore Sun Almanac, and you're going to be able to see the blackout poetry. Now, I also cut this strip of paper that looks like a measuring tape, and I think I'm going to use that on the back of my pocket just to kind of make it a little sturdier. And I think that I may even put cardstock behind this pocket, or maybe not. I may put cardstock behind my altered book page. And then I'm going to use, I think, some of this faux stitching as well. But we'll see. So the first thing we need to do is sturdy up our pocket. So let's get, let me see if I have, and actually it wouldn't have to be a total cardstock. It could just be something, because I feel like if I use cardstock, unless I could find, I've got this really light cardstock. Maybe we'll use that because it won't add too much. But I feel like this book page needs to have a sturdier back on it. Okay, so I'm going to move this out of the way, and we'll get started and see what we can come up with. So the first thing I'm going to do is glue this down, and I hate to glue it down because it's cool on the back too, but sometimes you have to sacrifice. So in real life, I have just asked you how you were, because I'm filming I saw it on Pinterest in this video, one after another. But I hope you're still doing well, and I hope you're getting ready for the holidays, and you're going to spend time with loved ones and friends and family and all that kind of stuff. I am going to be spending New Year's Eve with my sister that is in town and her daughter, my niece. And then Christmas will be my kids and my grandkids. And we do not do, because we have a big Thanksgiving, we don't do like a traditional Christmas lunch. We do different things. Like last year we did Italian, the year before we did Mexican. Just to kind of change it up a little bit, because we just had, you know, the traditional Thanksgiving dinner, and so everybody, you know, is still over the chicken and, or the turkey and the ham and all that kind of stuff. So we try to do something different for Christmas, and this year we're having chicken and dumplings. My dad's recipe. My daughter requested that, and so we're going to have chicken and dumplings, and we're going to have homemade blackberry cobbler and cornbread and green beans, and just a good old southern dinner this year. And so I've got all that to do. So yeah, I'm trying to get a little bit ahead of my on my videos, so that I could get that stuff done. And I don't know if you guys watched the other video, but I haven't wrapped any presents yet, and so I still have to do that. So yeah, I am, is this going to be too wide? My schedule is full, so the more of this, no, it's going to be good. Okay, so the more of this I can get done, the better off I'm going to be here for the rest of the week. I will miss you guys, though. And like I said, I hope you have a great holiday. And I will be back, even though I may have videos for the days. I will be back on Thursday. Back on schedule and doing the regular things, and then it won't be long before we'll be able to start our new challenge for 2025. I have an idea for that, which I will tell you guys after Christmas. See, if you want to participate, you can start getting ready for it. I just kind of cut out those places that were torn on the page because I like the way they looked. So I just kind of tore, my phone's coming apart. I just kind of cut those so they'd have kind of that same look. Alright, so there's the back of my pocket, and then I'm going to put this at the top, and then put this on, and do, I want to put cardstock behind that to glue to. Or do I want to leave it just fabric? That is the question. I could leave it just fabric and kind of wrap it around to give it some strength. So if I cut that right there on that line, And then glue this on here. Okay, so if I glue this, I'm going to use my art glitter glue, and I just moved it, so like I know where I'm going to put that down. Did I pay attention? No, I did not. So I'm going to glue this just on the two sides. Like that. And then I'm going to wrap that around. So I need glue here and along the bottom. And I don't know how well this art glitter glue is going to hold this. We'll have to see. We may have to go back with the Fabri-Tac. It will glue fabric, but it takes longer than if you were gluing just paper to paper. Okay. All right, so there's my pocket. And again, I apologize for not doing this part on camera, but it took me forever to find something and figure out what I was going to do. And I still, I'm pretty sure that I have the right thing, because I watched Barbara do one of these before, but I'm not totally convinced. So if I have done the wrong thing, like I said, I at least have something kind of cool in my journal. Okay, now let's see, do I have like some little short stitches on here? Maybe I want to put something. I've got those. See if I can make those fit. They're just like little slow stitching stitches. my little bone folder thing here. Kind of give those a rub. Make sure they get stuck down. That's kind of cute. And then maybe one right there. Have like a little, this one's pretty short. Oops, I got it backwards, upside down. There we go. Oops, not stuck yet. Still not. Sometimes these older papers, I think they have some kind of oil or something in them sometimes, and makes things, see, that's not wanting to come off at all. There we go. I think we got it now. Nope. Still no. Look at that. And all it's doing is tearing a hole in my paper. Okay, so maybe we won't do that. That one worked really well. Isn't that weird? Okay, so we won't do that. Got it? You don't want to play? We won't do it. Alright, so now that can go down in there. Do we want to put a background on that? If I had a blue, that would look really good. I don't think I have anything even close to me. That would be big enough. I'm looking through my scrap bin here. I've got a pinkish color. Oh, it's not big enough. It's a tiny piece. Tiny piece. Also, we don't want to get the picture too big for the... I do like having that little piece poking out, though. Let's cut this off. See what that would look like if I put it on there. Should have put the torn edge up. Maybe I should just put a little slither of it, because I like how there's the kind of pinkish here and the kind of pinkish here. So maybe what I'll do is just tear a slit of this and then just glue it onto this page over here in this border. Alright, one of you guys steal my glue book? Oh, there it is. So let's put this let's turn it the other way. Yep. Okay, so there is our pocket. So if we bring the journal back, sorry, that was my little dangle there clinking around. Should we also make this a side pocket in case we want to stick something down in there at a later date? I think I will. Okay, so side pocket, we're gonna do, I'm gonna end up doing this on the wrong side if I don't pay attention. This side in the bottom. And then glue that down. Oh, I should have done the top as well. Durr. Okay, so now we have a pocket here, as well as our pocket here. And we've got our little tag that I'm going to leave in there, too. And almost wish that I had like a piece of pattern paper to stick under there. So maybe I'll find that off camera and put a little piece of pattern paper under there. And do I want to now put something pink over here, just a little piece of something. If I do, I want it on this side, I think. Or down this. Now I could do that. I'm sure I've got a bigger piece of that somewhere. Oh well, we're not going to worry about that at the moment. Okay, so I got a little loud there. I may have just woke you up. Do I want to put a stitching down there? Now that is an option. Maybe this one with a little zigzag. And get it where I want it. Take the card out, Tammy. All right, now let's see if we can get that to stick. Yeah, see, that's going to stick before I even rub it. So that's good. This probably worked better if I'd put something hard underneath it, so it's not so squishy while I'm trying to do this. There we go. Okay, there we go. There is December 23rd for December Ember. For those of you that are interested, if you're not already following Barbara or Louisa, which if you're not, you're missing it. I'm telling you, they're both wonderful, wonderful journal makers and artists. You can find playlists on both of their channels, or you can search the hashtag December Ember, and you can see what everybody else is doing for the particular December ephemera making party that's going on this month. So, guys, if I don't see you back, or talk to you again before the holidays, I hope everyone has a great holiday, and I will see you soon. Bye.